The practice of meditation has a long and rich history, spanning various cultures, religions, and philosophical traditions. Here's an overview of its development. Early beginnings, prehistoric times. Meditation is thought to have begun as early as 5000 to 3500 BCE, though its exact origins are difficult to pinpoint. Archaeological evidence and ancient texts suggest that early forms of meditation were practiced by hunter-gatherer cultures as a means of connecting with the natural world, experiencing altered states of consciousness, or seeking divine communication. Indus Valley Civilization, 3000 BCE. Some of the earliest depictions of meditation-like practices come from the Indus Valley Civilization around modern-day India and Pakistan. Seals discovered in this region depict figures seated in what appears to be meditative postures. These early practices likely influenced later Indian religions and traditions. Vedic period, 1500 to 500 BCE. The Vedic texts from ancient India are among the earliest written records of meditation. In these texts, meditation is referred to as dhyana. Meditation during this period was closely linked to religious rituals, sacrifices, and the pursuit of union with the divine. The practice also played a crucial role in developing various Hindu schools of philosophy. Around the 5th and 6th centuries BCE, meditation began to develop more formalized techniques, especially in India with the rise of Buddhism and Jainism. Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, developed meditation practices as central to the path toward enlightenment. Jainism too emphasizes meditation, called samayika, as essential for spiritual purity and liberation. In Buddhism, meditation techniques like vipassana, which is insight meditation, and samatha, or calming meditation, were formalized. The Buddhist tradition spread these practices across Asia, where they evolved and diversified. In ancient China, Taoism and Confucianism introduced meditation practices, focusing on balancing the body and mind. Taoist meditation aimed at achieving harmony with the Tao, the natural order of the universe, and focused on breathing techniques, visualization, and stillness. Confucianism, while more focused on societal and ethical practices, also emphasized self-reflection and mindfulness as ways of cultivating virtue. In the Christian tradition, meditation took the form of contemplative prayer. Mystics such as St. Augustine and St. Teresa of Avila used meditation to deepen their connection with God. Islamic Sufism developed practices like dhikr, which is the remembrance of God, and muraqabah, meditative contemplation, to achieve spiritual closeness with the divine. Zen and other forms of Eastern meditation, 6th century CE. Meditation evolved further as Buddhism spread to China, Japan, and Korea, where it merged with Taoist and other local traditions, giving rise to Zen Buddhism. In Zen, meditation, known as zazen, focuses on sitting in silence and mindfulness, cultivating direct experience and non-attachment. Around the same time, Tibetan Buddhism introduced visualization-based practices and mantra meditation, contributing to the diversity of meditative practices. Medieval and Renaissance Europe. Although meditation was less prominent in medieval Europe compared to Asia, the Christian mystical tradition persisted. The Hesychast tradition within Eastern Orthodox Christianity emphasized meditative prayer as a way to experience inner peace and divine illumination. Modern era, 19th to 20th century. Meditation gained popularity in the West during the 19th and 20th centuries, primarily through the influence of Eastern teachers like Swami Vivekananda and Paramahansa Yogananda, who introduced Vedantic and yogic practices to Europe and the United States. In the 1960s and 1970s, with the countercultural movement, meditation gained widespread attention. especially with the popularity of transcendental meditation and mindfulness practices derived from Buddhist traditions. These practices were often adapted for secular purposes, including stress reduction, mental health, and personal growth. Contemporary meditation. Today, meditation is practiced worldwide, both as a religious or spiritual practice and as a secular tool for wellness. Scientific research has increasingly validated the benefits of meditation, such as reducing stress, improving concentration, and promoting emotional well-being. Modern practices include mindfulness meditation, loving-kindness meditation, and guided visualization, drawing from a broad range of ancient traditions while being integrated into modern therapeutic settings.